Wow, you go right for the punch, don't you? I went from a tall, skinny kid to a tall, chubby kid. I have issues with weight. My weight is one thing I'm still working on. I think my forehead is high. I don't think I look particularly wonderful with long hair. When I got divorced, I swore, like the Taylor Swift song, I will never, ever, 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 ever get married again. If I could meet my younger self, I would tell myself, don't sweat the small stuff. I'm just looking forward to this next phase.
Women around the world understand that aging can be difficult, and often how they've aged does not reflect who they really are.
My name is Susan Surrency. I am 69 years old.
Beauty is far more than skin deep, and often the desire for a makeover comes from the soul of the child within.
So I went from a tall, skinny kid to a tall, chubby kid. We recently saw a picture of me and I said, dang, I look good. What did I think I was chubby for? I started out not knowing what I wanted to do with my life and just fell into nursing. Got engaged and got married when I was like 23. I was married for 37 and a half years. It was not a great marriage. If you don't have communication in a relationship, you really don't have a relationship. I wasn't sure I wanted children and fell into it by accident. I loved being a mother. I miss the craziness of raising children. Embrace the craziness, because when they're grown and they're out of the house and you don't have that anymore, it's really hard to realize that you don't have that anymore. I was a labor and delivery nurse for about 15 years, and then I was an OB/GYN nurse practitioner for 27 years. When I got divorced, I swore, like the Taylor Swift song, I will never, ever, 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 ever get married again. And yet this man showed me how wonderful a relationship could be.
Happy wife, happy life. Trust me, it's the easiest thing in the world. And as long as she's happy, you're going to be happy. In people, it's the inside that I find is the most beautiful. That's why I love my wife so much.
If I could meet my younger self, I would tell myself, don't sweat the small stuff. I don't think I look particularly wonderful with long hair. I think my forehead is high. My weight is one thing I'm still working on. I'm just looking forward to this next phase. Okay! Woo!
If you really want to know how to always look your best, there are 6 essential elements that you must understand to do your hair and makeup and be well dressed. They are body, head, hair, face, color, and style. Body, head, hair, face, color, and style. Body, head, hair, face, colors, and style. That's right, it's body, head, hair, face, colors, and style.
Susan is 5'5" with a hip-to-floor measurement of 32.5 inches. She has a short waist and a medium neck. Horizontally, she measures 43, 38, 42, with a thick neck and shoulders that are broad, tapered, and asymmetrical. Prominent features include heavy arms, a protruding abdomen, a low bust with a dowager's hump. This creates a total body type of an I-4, or of an average height with a full figure. The goal, then, will be to balance the shoulders, minimize the upper body, distract from the midsection, and overall slenderize. We can create that balance with the use of shoulder pads, a shaper.
What are you wearing for a bra?
I'm wearing a shaper, but no bra.
Basically, it's a sports bra
Right.
kind of thing. So we see we have a uniboob.
Right.
No separation, no shape. So we're going to change that, aren't we?
All right.
A good bra. Matching separates with a V neckline for the top and a duster with a softened shoulder that flares at the hip to give more width, and pants that flare at the hem. Susan's head is slightly conical on top with a balanced crown. Her occipital is weak. The sides appear narrow when facing forward. Her head thrusts forward, and in proportion to her body, appears to be small. Her hair is sparse and fine with a wavy texture that is medium in porosity. The wave is weak. To help balance, she will look better with more height and width. A softly tapered neckline to balance the profile and dowager's hump. S-pattern framing will minimize a broad forehead. A bit of a flippy spit curl on the side will lift her nose and chin. She has a heart-shaped face and a broad forehead. Her brows are sparse and asymmetrical. Small, wide-set eyes are also downturned with hooded lids. The glabella is wide and prominent. The nose has a balanced bridge, but the tip is bulbous and flat due to some cancer removal. Low cheekbones with a sagging fat pad that falls into a soft, sagging jawline, a side of chin that is missing a little bit of that dip below the lower lip, and a slightly receding chin. Smoothing the complexion while lifting the downturned eyes with lashes or mascara, and using eyeshadow to lift the hooded lids up will help create balance. Contouring will slenderize the outer face, create a poutier lip. Highlighter will lift the jawline and cheekbones, then adding brows and lip color will complete the look. The color analysis comes out as a warm autumn, meaning she will look best in warm tones. They're not extremely bright or saturated, yet not overly dull or muted. Susan would like to be perceived as casual, classic, with a touch of innovative.
Creating and sharing this experience is so fulfilling but also very challenging. You help us by watching our videos, and if you don't have my book, Staging Your Comeback, reading that will help you better understand what we do. Please help us continue offering this free content by commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing this video.
As they say in the 70s, girl, you are fine, and that's what I would like to be, fine at 69.
Now, let's see the big reveal.
What? What?
I thought you were going to wear your Hawaiian shirt.
I didn't want to outshine you.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
No, you really do something here. I tell you what, this is fascinating. So, no, you look really good too. But
Sex with a stranger.
yes, it almost got me speechless because I
that's
did not know what to
saying
expect.
something.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. This is really nice.
It was more than what I thought it was going to be. The reveal, I totally was taken back. I feel like I was back 20 years at least how I used to look. So that was quite surprising. You made everything so special. So, oh God, I am going to cry. It's been great. I can't say enough about what a great experience this has been. You do this on purpose. I was a camisole, but not a bra girl. Joanne said, you're going to wear a bra. And I said, okay, yes ma'am, aye. And the girls are where they belong. Joanne! So you're right. You find one that fits well and it's comfortable.
I like the spit curls.
I hit the subscribe and then I got the information in order to do an application. So it's been phenomenal, a phenomenal experience. I feel fine, and I'm 69. Please subscribe.